Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Stefan Stars, and today we're going to continue on with episode 7 of the Grand Admiral Purifier Challenge. Let's begin. So, last where we left off, we were pretty close to winning the war. The enemy has put up quite a bit of resistance in the Technora system, and so I cannot assault that system quite yet. However, I will do that as soon as I can. What I also have to do is I have to actually go for every single system and individually claim them all. Because once I destroy the enemy's last planet, all the territory that they've had with a starport on it will be completely lost and reverted to neutral. And that's not something I want, since spending influence, minerals, and time on building new outposts is quite a waste if I can just go ahead and conquer them normally. What a good way to start the episode. A new contact. The Democratic Zeron Accord. You are speaking to the Democratic Zeron Accord. Chancellor Torkrek is our elected representative, but in truth all citizens have a voice in our government. We strive to better ourselves through technology, a desire that we do not expect primitive aliens such as yourselves to understand. Wow, you guys are cool. It seems like that we're at the point where a majority of territory is already claimed, and so that'll be quite interesting. Because they're not really going to be using influence for expansion, there's just going to be expansion. Alright, that's interesting. So they formerly gathered here, and now they regathered to attack the starbase. They actually have a pretty good chance of taking it over, so I'm going to have to come in as quickly as I can.
Spaceport under attack.
Yeah, it's almost certain that they're going to take this base over. Hopefully they lose a couple ships doing it. No, I'm gonna abandon this plan for now and just take over Technoris. Hopefully I can corner them in the Afra system and start taking over territory once they're done.
Savage hordes touching down.
Oh no. This doesn't look too good. They actually reclaimed their system. Alright, looks like they've gathered up to one single fleet and they're heading towards the Sea of Brulia system. Pretty easy targets. Alrighty, that was pretty easy. Now let's assault their starbase. Alrighty, they're heading out. That means that I'll be able to come over and take over Technoris. Oh no, they're gonna turn around. Well then, let's not engage the starbase and the fleet at the same time.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Looks like they don't even repair all the way. What a shame, we're not even facing full-size opponents. No problem. Alrighty, now their capital system is now mine. Oh, it looks like their fleet is about to go over to Synthos Maelstrom. Can you, like, leave? Dude, I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh, I feel so bad. What are you doing?
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
Oh no, okay. So now we have only 2 years left. Let's use those 2 years to claim as many systems as I possibly can.
Receiving communications.
They won't beast, but they're not gonna get it. Alright, so I've just ordered Strike Force Kraken to go ahead and start claiming these systems. Strike Force Hippogriff should be able to take on their main fleet, and after that they're not really going to stand much of a chance.
Commenced. Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
As expected, we were able to conquer them very quickly. And now both of the systems are in sector, and I'm not losing 100 credits every month. So the Eswani League, our next target, has just formed a defensive pact with the Aldragon Corporation. Depending on whether or not this connects, we may or may not be good to go.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Look at that. Got another shipping alliance. Excellent. I bring greetings from Chairwoman Kamna Kvun, the undisputed ruler of the Sidor Shipping Alliance. Respect our borders and keep out from our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleets will refrain from visiting your world. You fools! The materialists! What are you doing? Alright, this is their last starbase. Hopefully I don't get wrecked. Looks like the remnants of their fleet have wobbled back home. They're not going to pose too much of a threat, hopefully. Although they did distract my fleet from attacking the starbase. Oh, look at that, we got a survivor pocket on the ancient storyline and the Abyssal Shield. Our forces on the Abyssal Shield are still mapping the tunnel network below our colony. They have come upon a large city belonging to the subterranean aliens that managed to isolate itself from the rest of their underground empire before we flooded it with nerve gas. There are millions of threatened aliens in the city. Should our engineers collapse the cabin to finish the job? Yes, I only have one option, and that is to kill them all. Please don't get wrecked. Oh, shoot. Actually, no, that's fine. So at this point, I'm going to just split up this fleet so that they conquer territory faster. And we have even more contacts. My. One Quark Unity. We are the one Quark Unity, and we speak as one. The Hive Mind has taken note of your presence. We'll observe for now. Our future actions will depend on whether or not you're a threat, an opportunity for expansion, or an unforeseen variable. I don't get the stuff about variables, you're not robots, but you should keep to yourselves. Alright, we got a comet on the Abyssal Genesis, right in the middle of this battle. A dread comet haunts the skies of the Abyssal Genesis. Its implacable arc is a harsh reminder to the Abyssal Stratum that we are not alone, that unknowable horrors formed from beyond the stars may be closer than they appear. We must take it as a sign to remain ever vigilant against alien influence. Well, considering the fact that we're kind of wiping our ass with alien influence right now, I don't see why.
Technology secured.
They were about to die and they just repaired. What is this? And it's up to full health now. Oh my god, that is so BS. Anyways, we got extra influence from factions. Let's go for extra command limits so that my fleets can be more consolidated. Yeah, this is complete and utter BS. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually assign this fleet to have the home system as Tithnerus. So this way when they retreat to Tithnerus, and they're not that far off. So let's do that and order a retreat. I don't understand. I guess 30 days have passed and their starbase repaired, but I'm not buying that. Oh great, now they're researching my debris. And once again, we have established contact with the Digimar Star Dynasty. I'll speak on behalf of the Digimar Star Dynasty, and I have been authorized to bring you greetings. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader High King Sugurlem with reverence, I see no reason for our diplomatic relations to sour. Well, except maybe for the fact that you're heretics and we will cleanse you. Oh dang, I guess there's actually another empire right here. And they're in Federation. That may not be too good. They're in Federation with more pacifists. I bring greetings from the Reverend Elder Tik Rokoki, the elected leader of the Kansa Sopraskank state. We believe the right of all sapient beings to fulfill their individual spiritual needs. We trust that an enlightened species such as yourselves share this sentiment. Well, I guess we're gonna declare war on 2 heretics for the price of 1. Let's see. Alrighty, we gained the system, and it seems like a pretty good time to just, settle the status quo. Let's make peace. Now they're left with a single planet. They do have a bunch of territory though, which is unnerving, but it doesn't really matter too much. Though it does look like they're gonna start colonizing more planets. That's a shame. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Yeah, so the Republic of Tithnerus is completely screwed. Because they can't form defensive pacts and cannot join the federations. So in 10 years, I'm gonna wipe them off the face of the map, and so that's gonna be just fine. Oh wow, a rivalry from pacifists. I'm so scared. Also, can we talk about the fact that I have nearly 500 mineral production by year 2265.
Hulks vivisected.
Alright, we got technology, we got the listening post, and we can't really do much about it yet since I was clear on one of those texts we researched through debris. But we also got a tradition. So this one I'm gonna go for decreased unrest since I do have a couple of systems that I'm occupying. The last empire left us a bit of a present. We have a full built up shipyard, the fleet academy and crew quarters, so that's quite nice. So that'll be nice. We have our antimatter reactor, and finally we can get experimental subspace navigation. And I really do want to check out the system. Hopefully there is no empire right here that has claimed it yet, but chances are it has. We also have Durasteel armor. Ooh, Adlar polishing. I've never seen this one before, but it seems to be just plus 20% explosive weapons damage. So instead I'll just go for engineering facilities and increase my engineering research. And another thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move my capital over to the Abyssal Extension, since obviously we do want our capital on a size 25 Gaia. Yep, our first habitat is complete. We have completed the construction of our first habitat, and it's finally time to ready a colony vessel and make landfall for a world we ourselves have created. From its mechanized core to its highest mountains, every nut, bolt, creek, and cranny has been designed to fit our needs perfectly in our new home among the stars.
Technology secured.
And we got extra command fleet limit. Now I can go for clearing some of these pesky tile blockers, since I can clear up 3 slots on the capital world by just researching planetary surfacing. Oh no, our Lord Purifier is dead. Let's see. So someone like Vasily Kolosov wouldn't be bad, but he's 101 years old, and so he's gonna die very shortly. Instead, I'm gonna go for Masume Maldini, since it's gonna give us extra influence and it's gonna give us a bit of extra happiness. So that should be good. Alright, the Prime Core. They sound like robots. The Calexigan Enlightened Kingdom. We got a lot of materialists and a lot of pacifists in this galaxy. I'll speak on behalf of the Calexigan Enlightened Kingdom, and I have been authorized to bring you greetings. As long as you state all our internal affairs and treat our great leader High Queen Zos with reverence. Blah blah blah. This is the same text as we have for the other empire. Alrighty. Heretics. Oh dang, forced adaptation. Continued interaction between our colonists and the wandering force of the Abyssal Quarry has revealed that the trees are in possession of some form of rudimentary communicable intelligence. They seem to have adapted to our presence and now go out of their way to avoid damaging the property of our colonists, even without the use of insect pheromone. Spirits among the colonists have risen. That's a pretty huge boost. 20% to happiness. Dang, now our colonists are 100% happy. Excellent, all my military fleets are now back at the Tithnorus station, and now I can manage them greatly. Alright, we got the Taskroid. You can read that if you want. So what I've also done is I've designed a nice little cruiser for us. And so my fleets will consist of maybe 50-50 cruisers and destroyers. Alrighty, we already got diplomatic insults. So that's the Orinthi. You can read that out.
Vessels upgraded.
The Brenthel Alliance. They're honor-bound Xenophile warriors. I represent the Brenthel Alliance. Our elected leader, Commissary General Vorkan Bethana, believes in peace through strength. But do not be alarmed by military spendings. We are impressed by your species and hope you agree to a cultural exchange between our people. The only cultural exchange will be your bodies in graves. Maybe not even graves, more like mass burials. Scum.
Technology secured.
Alright, we got planetary resurfacing. So now I can go for a good old crypto revitalization center and increase our unit production even further.
Technology secured.
Alright, now I got our engineering. So for now, I'm going to go for some plasma thrusters, and hopefully my ships will be able to get around faster. I know I've set 20 empires to spawn, so let's count them up. So we got 15 empires, and so I'm gonna discover 5 more. I can see the possibility of an empire being right over in this regional space, right over in this regional space, maybe 2 right over here, and maybe an empire right here.
Technology secured.
Oh, those forests keep on giving. We have learned a great deal about living in proximity of the wandering forests of the Abyssal Quarry. Some enterprising colonists have even built homes in the treetops of some of the larger specimens, following the forests around as they migrate across the planet. Some of the foremost biologists of the Fangs of the Abyss have spent time studying these unique trees. Alrighty, we also got experimental subspace navigation. Now we can see what's going on over there. So now I have to set my fleet to be passive? Are you serious? So I have to explore the system before I can experimentally navigate to it. So you're saying I cannot explore with experimental subspace navigation? Then what is the point? What even is the point? I mean, I guess I can jump around over there. Maybe I can jump around right here and then jump over here.
Technology secured.
Alrighty, we got UV lasers. Now I'm gonna go for some hyperdrives. Yay, traditions. Let's go for army damage so we can then increase our unity output. I don't think I'll be able to actually reach this part of the galaxy with experimental subspace navigation. I wonder. I'll try to warp around to Ibaka for now. But whether or not we'll be able to actually reach these systems will be up for next episode. Overall, I'd say today's episode was quite a success as well. We have built our first habitat in the extension system. We have won the war against the Republic of Tithnerus, though with more losses than I wanted, and with less territory than I wanted. But nevertheless, it's still a victory. So next episode I will declare war in 2274, and hopefully claim all this new territory. See you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.